You've been lied to about discipline. You've been told it's about willpower, about grinding, about forcing yourself to do what you hate until you love it. That's not discipline. That's masochism, and it fails 94% of the time. 94%. I'm going to show you what actually works, but first, let me burn down the temple you built. The myth. Every guru screams the same gospel. Just be disciplined, just push through, just want it more. They sell you the image, the 5 a.m. alarm, the ice bath, the journal, the perfect morning routine captured in golden light, and you buy it because you want to believe that success is just suffering with better lighting. Here's what they don't tell you. Willpower is a finite resource. Study after study, Baumeister, Duckworth, the entire field of behavioral psychology confirms it. You wake up with a full tank. Every decision drains it. The email you didn't want to answer, the breakfast you tried to choose healthy, the traffic that tested your patience, the colleague who needed just a minute. By 8 p.m., you're eating cereal for dinner and skipping the gym. Not because you're weak, because you're human. The disciplined person you admire, they don't have more willpower than you. They have better systems. And systems don't require motivation. They remove it from the equation entirely. The evidence. Let me give you two people, real patterns I've watched for years. Person A decides to get disciplined about fitness. They watch the videos, they feel the fire, they set the 5 a.m. alarm, they buy the supplements, they announce it on social media, they join the gym. First week, perfect. Second week, 2 workouts. Third week, alarm snoozed. Fourth week, guilt. Fifth week, starts over. Same cycle. 5 years. 0 change. They tell themselves the same story you tell yourself. I just need to get serious. I just need to try harder. I just need to want it more. They never question the method, only themselves. Person B builds a system. Same goal, different approach entirely. They sleep in gym clothes, not because they're extreme, because it removes one decision. They prep coffee the night before, not because they're organized, because it removes one obstacle. They hire a trainer who charges for no-shows, not because they're rich, because it adds consequence. They put the alarm across the room, not because they're masochists, because it makes snoozing harder than waking. They join a class with a friend who drives them, not because they're social, because it makes skipping harder than showing up. They don't rise and grind. They don't white-knuckle. They don't push through. They make failure harder than success. 6 months later, person B is unrecognizable. Person A is watching another motivational video, waiting to feel ready. The difference wasn't desire. It wasn't character. It wasn't genetics. It wasn't wanting it more. It was architecture. One built a cathedral on willpower. The other built a railroad. Guess which one reached the destination? The mechanics. Here's how you build it. 3 levers. Pull them all. First, environment design. Your behavior is shaped more by your surroundings than your intentions. This isn't theory. This is biology. Your brain takes shortcuts. It follows the path of least resistance. You can fight that. You will lose. Or you can use it. Want to read more? Put books on your pillow. Not on the shelf. On your pillow. You have to move them to sleep. You will read. Want to eat better? Throw out the junk tonight. Not finish it first. Not tomorrow. Tonight. Make bad choices require a grocery trip at 10 p.m. You will eat better. Want to focus? Delete the apps. Not limit screen time. Not move to folder. Delete. Make distraction require re-downloading, re-logging, re-remembering passwords. You will focus. Make good choices easy. Make bad choices hard. This isn't weakness. This is intelligence. This is evolution. This is how you win. Second, decision elimination. Every choice you avoid preserves willpower for what matters. Obama wore the same suits, Zuckerberg the same hoodies, Jobs the same turtleneck. Not because they don't care, not because they're boring, because they understand. Decisions are expensive. The average person makes 35,000 decisions per day. Each one drains the tank. Each one makes the next harder. Each one increases the chance you'll choose poorly. Build routines so automatic you don't choose. You execute. Same breakfast, same workout time, same work uniform, same deep work block. No decision, no drain, just flow. Third, accountability with teeth. Not a text buddy, not a Facebook group, not we should hold each other accountable that dies in 3 days. Real stakes, real consequences, real humans who see you fail. Pay for the class up front, non-refundable. Hire the coach who charges for no-shows. Bet the money. Make the promise public. Make quitting cost more than continuing. Fear of loss is twice as powerful as desire for gain. Use it. Weaponize it. Make your laziness expensive. The reframe.
Stop calling it discipline. Call it engineering. Call it design. Call it strategy. Call it architecture. The world worships the warrior who white-knuckles through pain, who grinds, who suffers beautifully. I worship the architect who makes pain unnecessary, the designer who makes success inevitable, the strategist who wins before the battle starts. You don't need more motivation. You need less friction. You don't need more willpower. You need fewer decisions. You don't need to become someone else. You need to build something else. The system works when you don't. The system works when you're tired. The system works when you hate it. The system works when the motivation video didn't hit. The system works when life falls apart. That's not weakness. That's leverage. That's power. That's freedom. The call. So here's my counsel. Burn the vision board. Cancel the motivation subscription. Stop waiting to feel like it. Stop believing that your future self will be stronger than your present self. They won't. They're the same person with the same brain and the same limited tank. Instead, tonight, yes tonight, change one thing in your environment that makes your goal inevitable. One thing. Move the alarm, delete the app, prep the clothes, book the session, throw out the junk, block the site, hire the coach, bet the money. Make it harder to fail than to succeed. Then watch what happens when discipline becomes irrelevant.